Okay. So yeah, we should be good here. All right. Do you guys have your list up?
Si, senor.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. That's like pretty ideal. Okay, so we're starting here with Razorhawk,
Hey.
which is Kevin here, and first it has to immediately start with the Shmi giving the proper ranking because this is his boy. I have my own opinion. I'll give some input, but where do you put him? From S, A, B, C, or D?
I'd put him at a C because he lacks awareness. Don't decline. However, he can clutch his 1v1 occasionally. He knows map
Okay.
rotations.
I agree with C. I agree with C. I think that's fair.
He's average.
Yeah. It's. I would say C. I think it's fair. He disputes me on rotations. He says no to using his passive,
Yep.
and that's like kind of insane to me when he's using a recon legend. So he gets a C, and we'll finagle him around if necessary. Second's my boy. It's Freshy boy. I I gotta put him with C, but I don't know if he should go before or after Kevin. I think he should go before because he has hit plat, just purely on the rank. I don't know if Kevin's
I
ever
think
hit
Kevin's
it.
hit plot, but he hasn't
Did he
hit
hit?
that.
Did he hit his rank being carried, or did he do it with randos?
Freshy
A
did
little
his
bit.
predominantly solo queue. So, but he does do it in like 3, 4, 500 games. But he'll get there.
Eventually.
So I put him before Razor for that reason, because like he does consistently go to plat, you know. So we're gonna put him there. Next is Tyler. You guys don't have much input for Tyler. I'm gonna put Tyler B, and Freshy's gonna get really mad at me for that. But Tyler, if we're doing it even just for rank Tyler, he doesn't argue with me on rotations. He listens if I say don't do something or do it, and he hit diamond. So even if we're just doing it based off that, he's solo queued. Yes, he's had 75 games, and he's still in plat 4 right now, which is quite shit. But
Damn.
he'll eventually get there. Yeah. So I'm gonna put him at B.
Heard.
So next is Game Chicken. This one's actually going to Twin here for his input. I have mine. I'll see what Twin says here.
I was going to put him, and I'm going to do it based on peak plays and all the historical combined. I'm going to put him at a, and only reason I didn't put him at a D is because I'm a D. But I put him at a low C, but with the potential to be a B. Well, no, just at a solid C because he can hit shots. One of the things I've noticed that his communication is a little off, and if he gets frustrated, he'll get quiet. But it's more of a consistency thing, and more of him being with a group of people that can solidly back him up, and he can feel comfortable moving forward. Because he'll snipe and he'll run, which is great if you're ranked or if you need that for your crew and if you got the right complement. But if it's a duo and you're two other people and you look at the run, it might be a problem, especially if he doesn't know you.
So would you put him, now that we have 3 people in C at this point? I think Freshy should be the first C. Based off of playing with both of them, I would put Razor in front of Game because I've played with him recently and we've won ranked games, you know, not just off of recent memory.
Yeah.
And hearing how you say he turtles, like he'll hide in the corner and ranked, that's just, you know, it's just, he's not even playing. So he's the lowest C here.
But
Who
I
do we have next? Go ahead, no, finish yours.
I was going to say he does have a potential to be a high C. I've seen him run a high. When I've been on and he's been on, we've run pretty good. We've had some good runs. He just needs that. Probably some.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So next one for me here is it's Envy. So I think I'm pretty confident that Shmi has played with him. I always say he's like the diamond kid that's on PlayStation, you know, like my sister's fiance. I'm definitely putting him right away at B, and I'm putting him definitely in front of Tyler. Because he hits diamond, he hits it consistently. He plays very passively, which is fine. You know, that's how a lot of people play. But I need more aggression out of him. But when we play, we usually do well. You guys all seen the clip that I sent with me with the Rampart squad wipe. I wipe 2 squads while he's down. So it's you know, he tries to give IGLing and I just ignore him, but it's fine. But he's definitely a consistent player, so I put him on B. Next is exciting. Next is Santa, who we've all played with. He's an EAH member. You know, one of the founders. Ooh, I mean, right now, he doesn't really play, but he played last season with his first game on in 3 seasons before that. Twin and I caught a dub with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's a consistent player. He can play everybody. Like, when the Apex game started, the series we did, he was like the Swiss Army knife. He could play any legend. Now it's different because so many new ones came out, but I'm gonna put him in front of Game Chicken, but in C, because he hasn't done anything, in recent seasons at all. But he has that potential to easily keep going.
I was gonna say.
So he goes in front of Chicken.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Kevin.
Even with his time, even if he had the same amount of time as we all did, I would have put him up there in B. Because we flow. I've been on my worst drunken nights with you guys, and you Santa Ana, it's been just carried dubs. I'm surprised. I'm surprised there's no games where there's you guys got me back-to-back dubs and I had no damage. So you guys just compliment each other. It's weird, and you're right. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I remember that's how potent it was.
Yeah, no, he's a consistently good player when he plays, and we, like you said, him and I complement each other very well. It's been a while, and so I have to put him in front of Game, but behind Kevin for that. I'm gonna skip you. I'm gonna skip Shmi, and I'm gonna skip myself because we'll do us last. So next is J2H Hades here. We all can actually have input on it. We've all played with him recently. So I'm gonna actually let Twin throw the first ranking, what he thinks should go on.
C. Probably the highest C.
Yeah.
Well,
C?
So
A high C.
And this is why. It is I think it's if he had more time in it. If he played at the same time as much as we played with one of us, I think he would be a B. But I've been on games where he's not been on in a while, and his performance has dropped to mine. But it quickly catches up. But it's only because of time that he's not a B. Unless he hit plat, and I didn't know.
No, like even right now, I think he's sitting in like silver lobbies, maybe gold, but I know it's not high.
Yeah, and him being a C had nothing to do with how he does. I mean, with his when his on game performance, because he talks. So,
what about you, Shmi?
I have to disagree. I think he could be. I think he's B. I know he knows how to use his tactical as Bloodhound pretty well. But I also can attest that if you're not playing ranked, at least a little bit, then you're just pub stomping. You can only be so good.
Yeah. So he is, when we played, especially when we started the club, he was consistently plat. I played more with him than I actually did with Santa.
Sure.
And we did well, but he's never solo queued, I think, past gold. I don't think he's ever made it past gold without being with the solid squad, which makes sense, but it's doable. So I would put him the lowest B. I'd put him above Freshie because he's better than Freshie. But Tyler, again, has solo queued to Diamond, which again, yes, you can do it without doing damage or anything, but he is aggressive. I've seen him play. If he's solo queuing, he does push very hard by himself. So getting eventually to Diamond with that style is impressive. So I would put J2H as the lowest B tier that we have right now.
Okay.
So going in the order that we have here. So I'll go back now. It's Twin. So this is you and me, Shmi. Where do you want to put Twin here on this ranking list?
Okay. I would put him at a C minus.
Oh, I thought I was gonna get a D.
The reason why
Hold
I
on,
say
no,
that,
don't interject. Let him finish his
Oh, yeah.
thought. So
And the
where do you
reason
put
why I
C
say that
minus,
is
though?
because
we have 4 people in C. So
You will-
we have Freshie, we have Kevin, we have Santa, and then we have Game Chicken.
and then we have Twin.
So you want to put him at the lowest C?
Yes, please.
See, go ahead, finish your thought.
Okay, because you listen, which is better than half of the people in C. However, depending on your intoxication levels and just aim at the, it's hard for you to clutch up fights.
Yes.
But there's always room for improvement.
See, I would. So you don't know Game Chicken, so I would definitely put him above him.
Okay.
And I have to put him in front of Santa because Santa has been playing, and I've caught in. We won 3 games in a row, yesterday with him.
Yes.
So we haven't done that with Kevin. But the reason I put Kevin above him is because we won ranked games
With Kevin, yes.
with Razor,
Yep.
and just not Twin. But Twin
No,
doesn't rank
we've
grind.
won a couple ranked games with Twin. However, they weren't like high ranked games. You know what I mean?
They're
Yeah.
silver lobbies.
Yeah.
They're silver lobbies. So it's, because he doesn't grind ranked. He's a, pub guy. We'll do LTMs, but we'll win. And gun mode, when gun game came out, we won countless games. When we ranked arena grind, we won a bunch of games. But just because he doesn't do the BR ranking, I just put him mid-pack to C. So the C's looking like Freshie, Razor, Twin, Santa, Game.
Heard.
Okay. All right. So who's next up on it? So then it goes to the Shmee. So this is me and you now, Twin. I'll start with you. Where would you put Mr. Shmee?
Me?
Yeah. It
Oh.
starts
The other-
with
the
you and
other
me. He
twin.
can't answer.
Whew. And people are gonna get mad at this, and I'm gonna space it. I'm gonna put a caveat on this. I have very little experience in the grand scheme of the world of Apex, so I'm going off of what's in my world.
Okay.
And I would put Shmee, and people are gonna kill me for this. I'd put him up there to B. Because Shmee, I played with you a lot, and I've literally, when you joined the game and I've been shit, you have literally stemmed the tide, and it makes it easier for AK to do his thing because he does not so much stressed about me, and it's just a flow. So
Sure.
I would put you at a B.
I respect that.
So this is where it was tough. His was the hardest ranking for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was really hard. So he's hit diamond the last 2 seasons. That's awesome. It's very impressive. I know the first season that we hit it, I think he played like a couple hundred more games than I did when I solo queued. And that's, again, it's fine. Because it's tough. You get a couple of shitty nights in a row, you fall down 2 ranks. I like how you're answering. But my main thing is even pubs, LTMs, you just love Fuse, dude. And I guess it's the same issue with Hades. He only plays Bloodhound. He'll try and switch off, but I'm not confident. Like, I know he's gonna do great. But you love Fuse, but he's, becoming into the meta. To wrap it up, I'm gonna just jump right into the rank. I want to put him in as an A, but like an A minus.
Sure.
Purely because of consistent play. I think the biggest thing for this game is consistency. And he's consistent with the rank, if he does shit, I usually do shit, If we do great, we tend to do great together. But the only reason I can't give it even a flat A is I'll never forget when I tried to get you to IGL for me, and you just pretty much just said go fuck yourself. So that's like it. So I'm doing A.
What does IGL mean?
A minus.
In-game
lead.
leader.
I told you to give. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
I asked to be told what to do because I had COVID, and I couldn't do shit. other than just try to shoot a gun, and that didn't even work for me.
LOL.
So I know, Twin, you said like strong B plus. Do you accept an A minus?
I'd accept. Oh, wait. Like I said, I didn't have a basis to stand. I didn't really have a solid basis, but the A, I didn't want to give him the A because I didn't want to rank it too high. Like I said, I didn't want to sound like I was sucking his ass. But
No, I think A minus is fair.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm the last one. This is you guys. I'm the Bangalore here.
You want to go first? Or you
Where
want
am
me to
I
go
going?
first?
Go first, Twin.
A. Only because of he knows his passion for this game. It runs so deep. He knows the lore. This man is willing to jeopardize years of a great relationship just to get a chance to be with his main character, the voice actors. But I watched, and that's why another reason why I would say the A minus for Shmi and the A for you, AK, because I've watched both of your screens as you've been carrying me as I've been dead, and the Shmi you hit, but there are times I think it's like a smaller percentage. The best way I can describe it is it's Jordan and Pippen, and I mean this in all great respect because it's Jordan and Pippen, because Jordan will make other people better. I'm testament of that. But Shmi, I'm telling you, a solid Pippen. I would have to put you at you can't even be a Pippen. You'd have to be like a LeBron or something, because I've watched you play. You remember when I talked about earlier about changing the tide? You don't change the tide just like what your humor was. The shots, the choices, and to be able to help, and you keep up with AK when he's running faster, whatever. You get there, and it's good. So that I definitely am on board with the A minus. Shmi, you should start sending me some of your clips. You should start clipping some of your stuff.
I don't really clip that much, but I can try.
Because I really, because I've seen it when I've been loaded, and I want to see it like on the repeat, just to see. Because I have a sneaky suspicion I may have underestimated you, and I may owe you an apology.
I don't think there's any apologies that are necessary. The people who are going to need apologies are the ones who are on the list that don't like their ranking. It is what it is, dude. It's like I can't really say anything about it. Sorry, I'm not sorry.
Trust it.
So in the order that it is, A goes me, then Shmi, B from left to right, it goes Envy, Tyler, J2H, C is Freshie, then Razor, then Santa, then Twin. No, that's Twin, then Santa. I apologize. Twin, then Santa, then Game Chicken. Is there anything you want to do? Last minute changes?
I can't. I can't.
Looks good to me.
I personally love it. I think it's like perfect.
I agree.
I'm like pretty happy with it. Okay.
I
cool.
ranked way higher than I thought it would. So I was like, oh shucks.
You guys really like me.
Yeah, right. They truly like